Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another riveting episode. That's episode number 2 out of 2 so far of Be Patient, Be Present, Be Joyful. This is my weekly audio blog slash podcast slash thoughts aloud from yours truly, Ryan M. Stanley. Today's topic is going to be what I call the dandelion. So today's blog is about the dandelion. When I was a young guy, or a young boy, just a lad, growing up in Mendham, New Jersey, some of my earliest memories are of going out into my backyard and for the first time seeing dandelions all over the yard and picking them and being so excited that I was able to bring flowers home to my mom. And I did this, often. And I remember giving to my mom with so much love and so much joy. And then one day, somebody, probably my mom actually, told me that those were actually weeds and not flowers at all. And this awareness made me not want to give them to her anymore. So I had love of giving, I had love of finding, I saw beauty in something, and suddenly, based on somebody else's information and perspective, I was told that it was no longer all the things that I thought it was. Now, why is this of any importance? Well, because as adults now, we find things that we have as our own dandelions. And we see them as beautiful. It may be a job. It may be a career. It may be a new business. It may be a sport. It may be an instrument. It may be anything that we decide that we want to be based on the internal conversation, based on our life's experience up until that moment. And we get all excited about it. Sometimes we can't even sleep. We're up thinking about how great it's going to be once we accomplish this goal or create this space or create, or, whatever it is. Acquire this talent. Master this talent. Beat this person in sports. Whatever it is. And then we let somebody else's simple voice tell us the opposite. Someone may come in and say, oh, that will never work. This is why that won't succeed. This is why you won't be good at this. Hey, great idea, but. Hey, yeah, that sounds funny, but. And it's amazing how often we let these things completely change the director of our path. The direction of our path. I don't think we have a directory in our path, but we do have a direction in our path. So I just want to put something out there to get clarity around what your dandelions are and make them yours. Just because somebody else calls it a weed doesn't mean that it's not a flower to you. It doesn't mean that it can't be the most beautiful flower you ever saw. Everything is about perspective. Choose joy. Decide who you want to be, regardless of what anybody else says. It's really important, I think, as we start to grow into our path and into our own awareness, to stop caring what other people think. There's so much value in deciding who you want to be and taking action on it, no matter what. Certainly when we respect somebody's perspective based on their own life's experience or based on just who they are as a person, you certainly want to take into consideration where they are and what they've achieved and how they live their own life. But for a majority of the naysayers out there, I just recommend taking their information with a grain of salt and deciding whether it serves you or not. If you know that what you want to do serves your purpose, even if it's just for today, then own that. Live it. Be who you deserve to be. So go out in your backyard, everybody. Pick your dandelions. Give them to your mom. Give them to whoever you want to. They're as beautiful as you decide they are. I appreciate your time. Thank you for taking this 4 minutes to listen to what I have to say. I look forward to connecting with you again next week. Thanks for being you.